This is WilliamsonSource.com preview show for week 1. I'm Amber Pennycuff, WilliamsonSource.com Sports Editor. Brought to you by Mellow Mushroom on the Square in downtown Franklin, Dr. Bingelsdorf at Franklin Skin and Laser Care, Sports Radio 102.5 The Game, and A Moment's Peace Salon and Day Spa in Cool Springs. A new season poses as new beginnings for the Ravenwood Raptors. They will face Stewart's Creek at home on Friday at 7 p.m. Coach Will Hester was brought on in January to fire up the football program, and they ended their season last year with a 3-7 record and have not made it to the playoffs since 2008. And speaking of new beginnings, Stewart's Creek will open up its doors this fall to students. The student body will be made up of Laverne, Smyrna, and Blackman High, along with new head coach David Martin. The 24-year veteran spent 21 years at Goodpasture and snagged 3 state titles before resigning in December. Both those teams will be building up their programs throughout the season and will keep up with Ravenwood to see what they have to offer later in the season. And for our other schools kicking off their football season this week, we have Franklin Idle. We actually won't see them at home for another 2 weeks. They will be on the road, but we will see them at home later into September. And Centennial will be on the road to Clarksville Northeast. That kickoff is at 7 p.m. Independence will be at Kenwood, 7 p.m. also. Ravenwood is at home against Stewart's Creek at 7. Brentwood travels across town to face CPA. That kickoff will be at 7:30 for that season opener. The Fairview Yellow Jackets will hit the field at home against Cheatham County at 7:30 also. And Page will start off the season idle, but will face Summit next week. Our own David Wells will be at the big local matchup this week. Summit High School will travel down Highway 31 to go see the Spring Hill Rebels, and that kickoff will be at 7 p.m. BGA will kick off its season at 7 p.m. this Friday. In 8th ranked in the state preseason poll, Brentwood Academy will be taking off Memphis University at 7 p.m. And you can bet we will be keeping up with the Eagles to see if they can live up to all this preseason hype this year. And FRA will be at home facing CAK at 7:30. And Father Ryan will be over at Overton kicking off at 7. I'm Amber Pennycuff, WilliamsonSource.com Sports Editor, and don't forget this Friday we will have our live scoring updates for you so you can keep up with the game at the game or away from the game. And the preview show was brought to you by Mellow Mushroom Pizza on the downtown square in Franklin, Dr. Bingelsdorf at Franklin Skin and Laser, 102.5 The Game, and A Moment's Peace Salon and Day Spa in Cool Springs.